Today on the channel from Todd McFarlane, we've got the Munitions Weapons Pack.
The spirit of a warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today we got something a little bit special. We got the Munitions Pack from McFarlane.com. But for all your McFarlane, DC, Spawn, Mortal Kombat needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So this Munitions Pack is an interesting one and a crazy story here. I've said it on the channel before. We owe a lot of our current state of toy business to Todd McFarlane, bringing the articulation, bringing the sculpts to the next level. We also owe a lot of pain points to McFarlane with chase figures, repaints, things like that, but he is definitely a game changer in the toy industry. There is no doubts across the board on that. But today, we got something interesting and something that I love that he did. He saw a problem and said, how do I get around this problem? And that's how great thinkers in any industry do. What is the way around the roadblock in front of us? How do we keep moving forward? And that's what McFarlane did with this Munitions Pack. Now, DC, Warner Brothers, of course, he makes the DC figures. They reached out to Todd, I don't know when it was, a year ago, what is time anymore, said no more weapons, no more guns. You can have knives, you can have swords, things like that, but no guns with our DC figures. Well, that's a huge blow, as we all know. A lot of those characters are very tied into their weapon of choice. Peacemaker, Bloodsport, Grifter. We could go on and on about some of the figures that were missing their key weapons. Well, McFarlane scratched his head for 2 seconds and said, well, guess what? I make Mortal Kombat, I make Spawn, I make a lot of things in-house. Here's what I'm going to do. I can sell on my own website stuff. I'm going to sell just a pack of guns, put it under the Spawn brand. Who's to stop Kyle or little Jimmy at home, or little Emma even, to put these with their DC figures? That's up to them. That's them choosing their own adventure. But this isn't geared as DC. This isn't geared as Warner Brothers. Genius move by Todd McFarlane. Very cool idea from him. And this does bring it back to the olden days, the toys of the 80s. With G.I. Joe, we used to get accessory packs with G.I. Joe figures. A lot of toy lines had accessory packs, and this kind of fits in to the olden times with that. So working our way around a problem, giving us a bunch of weapons that we can use for figures we already have and for figures in the future. So very cool backstory to why this pack was made. Now we're going to unbox it. We're going to do it like all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to see where it goes from there. So let's take a look here at the packaging. Very sleek, very slim. Came in like a little book mailer is what this came in, but very cool. You get the big window showing all the weapons there. I think this was $15. It may be temporarily sold out, but you know they're going to come out with more packs like this in the future, so be ready. You do get the classic McFarlane Spawn type logo up there. Nice red background, looking like something like the Punisher's War Room wall. Very cool looking up there. 14 and up, not a toy. McFarlane Toys at the very top. And then on the back, you got the same weapons kind of shown there and spread out and all that kind of fun stuff. So without further ado, let's get down to it. Let's get these weapons out. Now, you guys know, like my wrestling figures, I am terrible at knowing, oh, this outfit was from this was from this. And most of the time on weapons, I'm kind of the same way. I'm not sure whose weapon is what. That's it for this. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison for the weapons. Kind of caked in between two plastic prisons, but we got them right there. Very cool look here. Let's get them out. So I'm not exactly sure what weapon goes with what guy, or I'm not going to say, oh my gosh, that is Bloodsport's whatever weapon, whatever you want to call it. I'm just not that good. Maybe one day I'll get that good. Who knows? A lot of these are taped in. A lot of cool weapons going on here, though. A lot of cool weapons. And once again, I am not a weapons guy. I don't know a whole lot about weapons, so I don't know the name of a lot of these weapons that we're going to see here today. But I do know they will go good with some of our figures, past, present, and future. So got all these weapons out. Let's run through them real quick, as there's not a lot of detail to this. There's no articulation on these weapons, anything like that. But they all have a good feel to them. It looks like they're all... well, actually, there's color in them. We'll get to them all here. But you're got a big old rocket launcher. This thing is how you tear down a whole city with this thing. But very cool. All black here. No extra sculpt. But a big-time rocket launcher to use with anybody you want to use it with. How about that? Then we get two handguns right here. Could these possibly go with Grifter? I'm trying to think, what gun here am I going to use with Grifter? And we'll throw some glamour shots in there for Grifter and some of these other guys. But two handguns, very good. Get two of the same ones. Somebody can be double fisting. You guys know how that goes. We got a big futuristic weapon here. Once again, all black. No extra colors to it, but still looks really good. Very heavy duty, very detailed. Something like Roadblock G.I. Joe might have or something, but that's a big old weapon there. We do get something that looks very Cobra Officer-esque here. You got the nice brown handle, brown over here, and then black throughout. Very nice gun weapon here as well. So we got that. Then we got these two long-barreled weapons. Looks like this one has a silencer on it. Black on the silencer, black on the handle. Is it a Desert Eagle? Am I throwing names out there? I don't know what I'm talking about. Then you got this long gun here. This looks like something maybe the Joker would have, and it would shoot out a funny like bang thing or something. So we got two of these. Nice brown handle on that one. So there's some of there. What else we got here? We got a big old gun. This looks like what we got with Gung Ho in the G.I. Joe Classified line. Very filler there. Very big weapon, but very cool once again. Double-handled, all one color. Keep going here. This is like a Tommy gun. Tommy gun, maybe? This is something Dick Tracy era would have here, but looks really good. Got nice brown on the handle, brown on the top here. Looks really good. I like the looks of that one. Oh boy, here's a big one. This is a big one you'd see maybe the Crimson Guard and G.I. Joe with, but this is one that somebody doesn't mess around with. It's all black. Big, heavy rifle there. Got that going on. Then we get another one. Oh, we got some tape hanging around as well. Put that tape over here. Here's like a kind of mini submachine gun. This reminds me of a weapon that came in a Marvel Legends. I can't remember what it's called, but we've seen this before in Marvel Legends. Now we're seeing it in the McFarlane universe. We get two more pistols here, a little bit bigger ones going on. All black. Very cool once again. Somebody can be double fisting their weapons here. Got that. Got a little machine gun action. Always got to have machine gun. One of the more iconic weapons I would think in toys is the machine gun. So we have those going on. Here's a nice shotgun going. It's all brown here. Got some weathering on the handle here. Very nice, but a pump shotgun. Very for your old school needs. And then another big futuristic weapon as well. Big old rifle, and then a crazy handgun. I don't even know what you would call this. So going on there. So we got 15 weapons here. I'm gonna grab some guy. I got like Bloodsport, of course. Maybe we'll give him one of the bigger weapons. He's a guy that likes a big weapon. Always looks really strange with Bloodsport just sporting a sword. Just doesn't fit the character. And this is definitely much more him. Give him two weapons, set him free. He's off to fight the bad guys or even some good guys from time to time, as we know. So we have that. And then, of course, my boy Grifter. You guys know I'm a huge Wildcats guy from back in the day. I don't know, do I give him the two pistols? I don't know what I give Grifter, but I know he had always kind of pistols, a little bit more futuristic handguns going on. That seems a little small. I'll probably give him the bigger ones there. But a lot of opportunities to mix and match your weapons. They can go with, like I said, the Mortal Kombat figures, McFarlane figures, Warhammer figures, Spawn figures. Choose your own adventure with these weapons. It's a really neat thing. It's quite the idea about McFarlane, like I said at the top. I love when you get a roadblock in front of you, how do you persevere? How do you go around it? How do you appease your audience? McFarlane, I think, did a slam dunk job here. And for 15 bucks, about $1 a gun plus shipping, I think this was fair. I think it's a great way to go to market, and I'm here for it, and I got to think there's going to be more of these in the future, so stay tuned for those. So there it is. What are your thoughts on this pack? You picking it up? Can you help old Kyle out with some recommendations of who some of these guns should go to that is in Kyle's collection? That would take you being a long-time viewer, so make sure you subscribe, turn the notification bell on. Maybe you'd know what figures I have if that's the case. But maybe you can help me with in the comments below. And what weapon do you like the best out of this bunch? Let me know down there as well. And of course, you made it this far, you might as well like the video. And turn on the old notification bell, as I said. And follow along on Patreon for this video, many other videos much earlier. Bonus content, exclusive content, and giveaways. And then, of course, social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Grifter, Bloodsport, and a bunch of weapons, I'm Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.